Hi, my name is Elsa and I go by the full artist name Elsa Marie Keefe. I'm from Bed-Stuy in Brooklyn, New York, or that's where I'm living right now. And let's see, I am definitely an active nudist. And what makes me an active nudist is that I am a nude in nature fine art photography. So for my primary work, I go out in nature as much as possible and I either do self portraits if I don't have another model, or even sometimes when I do. And then I shoot other people, strangers, friends, anybody I meet who wants to be naked in nature. For a lot of them, it's their first time. And I just create photographs, basically landscapes, as you can see from the Born Wild piece, landscapes where the human being and the human figure is placed within that, and it creates the narrative of reminding us that we are one. It's all about oneness, connection with the earth, and really honoring and respecting both one another as human beings, and then also remembering to respect Mother Earth because we are all connected to that. So in addition to my fine art photography, I do performance art, and then I'm also very connected with a group here in New York called Just Naked NYC, or Just Naked New York City, and I have attended a few naked dinner parties with them. And at some of these events, we would have 30 men plus or minus and 3 to 5 women. And so I, would talk and ask why are the ratios as they are. And so Adam and Leia, who started the group, asked me to do, if I'd be interested in running women's only groups for the foundation. So I said, of course. And yeah, so now I'm doing women's groups once a month. So I feel really, really lucky to be able to do that. Basically, I just have women from all walks of life that find out about these events through Meetup or through Instagram or different websites they use to promote the events. And we come together, sit naked in a circle. It's basically like group therapy. We talk about astrology and healing, and we do goddess cards and talk about nutrition. So it's a really fun time, and I'm really grateful and honored to be a part of that and be able to make a larger impact with other people within this conversation of nudity. So that's another really big thing that's been happening lately. And when and why did I decide to become a nudist? I was born naked, so I definitely decided at birth. No, but I think I started taking it a lot more seriously in college, right about at the time that my fine art photography started becoming very serious for me and more of a career. That's when I kind of actively realized that nudity was a part of my life. But that being said, I grew up in a very open, naked environment. We took vacations to places of extreme beauty like St. John in the U.S. Virgin Islands. We went to Wilbur Hot Springs in California, and in all those places, it's clothing optional, and it's almost kind of weird to wear a bathing suit, in my opinion, in beautiful healing waters. So, I grew up in a very liberal, open environment, so it's always been something very comfortable for me, and also just very intrinsic and a part of my life at this point. In terms of going to these nudist events where I'm not just running around naked in nature, that's been more of something that started over the past year or two. When I moved back to New York, my friend sent me a link to this dinner party that Just Naked was doing. So it's a little bit of a newer theme to take it to this next level of, I guess, this next official level of nudity, if you will. And do I wear clothes around my house? Not usually. Unless I'm freezing cold, I'm pretty much naked. I'm kind of lazy, or I don't know. I don't think twice about it. But if I want to be cozy, I put on sweatpants or in a sweatshirt. But otherwise, I'm naked.